What's up everyone, so today I'm going to be looking at Wartile. Developed by Playwood Project and published by Deck 13, Wartile is a single player, real-time strategy, role-playing, adventure board game with a bit of a tactical card-based elements thrown in there. Now that might sound like a lot of things to manage, and before I played this game I was worried that I might be in way over my head with what the game was about to come at me with, but somehow it all works, and it works really well. And before we go any further, I'd just like to thank Deck 13 for providing this review copy. Right, so let's have a look at the blurb for this title. Experience a living, breathing tabletop video game that invites the player into a miniature universe full of small adventures set in beautifully handcrafted diorama battle boards inspired by Norse mythology to honour the Vikings. Wartile is a cooldown based game that keeps the action flowing with ample opportunities to plan your moves. Although it contains the strategic elements from turn-based games, a mixture of slowdown features and cooldown based gameplay maintains the tension of a battle while allowing for breathing room to make tactical decisions. At its heart, Wartile is a game about positioning and tactical decision making. With slow time always available, you can control the speed of the fight, giving you the advantageous tactical benefit in critical situations where every action counts. Collect and level up an array of different figurines. Customize your warband with armor pieces, weapons, unique combat abilities, and set up your deck of battle cards to provide a choice of tactical options before they embark on each quest. Right, so the art style is a really cool one and was one of the first things that won me over with Wartile. Each level has its own unique feel and environmental hazards, each contained within its own diorama. You'll be fighting against bandits to the undead, and the game quickly ups the ante and you'll really need to strategize before setting off on each level or making your first moves. Thankfully you're not penalized for how many moves you can make, and you can either control one character at a time or your whole party, which you can add new members to as you progress through the game. Movement is done by using the left control stick, and the camera is controlled by the right stick and can be zoomed in and out to get a better view of the action. Unfortunately there are no touchscreen controls, which is definitely something I would have liked to have seen implemented, but with what you have here it's very intuitive. Each member of your party can be instructed to attack or move independently, which means you can form a plan of getting the high ground, setting a trap, or cornering an enemy between two or more units. The abilities of each unit are represented by trading style game cards. Every unit has 3 signature skills that they can unlock as they progress through the levels, and you can choose to bring one of the 3 abilities with you on your missions. Additionally, as you play through the game, you will unlock special ability cards that have different effects from healing to control to area effect damage. At the end of the missions and at the merchant, you will find gear and tokens to arm, configure and shape your figurine characters. There are an assortment of swords, axes, shields, spears and other weapons with various characteristics and sometimes even special abilities. This variety allows you to create the character and party that plays to the other party members' strengths and weaknesses. Now I did stumble across a couple of glitches which unfortunately meant I couldn't progress through a particular level and meant restarting the whole level in order to complete it all over again. The silver lining here is that the level itself wasn't very long and it wasn't a very hard one, so it wasn't too much trouble getting through it again. With all that said, Playwood Project have done a great job of making tabletop action come to life. The strategy and combat mechanics are satisfying and feel fresh even when replaying a map. You can develop strategies, and tactics and battles will never play the same due to the importance of positioning and the randomness of the card deck. If you're a fan of real-time strategy and role-playing games, or a lover of miniature combat, immersive dioramas like, for example, Warhammer, then I think this is a game you will enjoy. It looks great, it plays great, and it's quite easy to get into. A multiplayer mode and touchscreen controls would be perfect additions to the game, but as is, Wartile is an enjoyable experience for anyone looking for a new game like this. Wartile is available now and is on sale on the eShop for $14.39, usual price of $17.99 in the UK, or $19.99, usual price of $24.99 in the US. And this offer lasts until the 26th of November, so I think that's this Thursday, so definitely check it out. And yeah, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll catch you next time.